So you're a contractor and you know the value of your website. You know that you want to get traffic to it and you know you want it to convert into customers. Maybe you're getting traffic, but you're not getting as much conversion as you want. Or maybe you know, okay, I have this website, but it needs a redesign. Well, today we're going to talk about the stuff that you really need to focus on to get the most value out of the design of your website. Yes, this is a particularly important topic, even though it's not the cornerstone, it's not the foundation of what's going to make your website work for you. It plays a huge role in how effective your website is once you're sending traffic to it. Okay, so let's go over that today. I'm going to give you the 5 or 6 things that you need to do to understand exactly what's important when it comes to designing your contractor website. So let's go ahead and get into it. What really matters when designing your contractor website? I'll tell you. Number one, your website is the first impression that customers get. And so you need to lead with professionality and you need to lead with relevance and trust factors. Okay. It's all about social proof, it's all about professionalism, and it's about having the design of your website in line with the rest of your branding. So it's not just colors and pictures and all this stuff, but it really should carry the sense of when I'm reading it, when I'm seeing it, I feel the same way that I feel when I interact with the rest of your content, when I consume the rest of your advertising material, right? So if you're already using door hangers or you're sending out postcards, your website should be in alignment with that. Or you should establish your branding and your messaging in your website as the foundation and then make the rest of your branding match that, okay? Know that this is a first impression, so when they click on that, you have a small chance to get them to either trust you or to think, that you're a scrub. So your website is doing that whether you know it or not. Mobile first design, a huge chunk of today's consumer is only using their phone. They're not going online to search for your services. And there's no point really in putting the website on the computer that design first. This is how it used to be done because that's how people used to surf the web. But you know just as well as I do, when you're looking for something, you're probably looking on your phone. And so you need to start with your customers experience with your website on mobile. A lot of contractors have websites that might look good on the computer, but they have not been updated or been programmed or been built to work on mobile. And so this is something that I need to drive home for contractors because you might have a beautiful looking website on the computer, but if it doesn't work well on mobile, if it isn't optimized to capture leads on mobile, you're throwing money away. SEO is part of the design. It's not the cornerstone of design, but it plays a huge role. And so there are factors in your website that are almost uncompromisable that are going to be dictated by SEO itself. So it's going to be things like page titles and certain layout facets. There's certain details that you just aren't going to be able to do away with. And that is why you need to have SEO in mind when it comes time to design the website. Number 4, trust with social proof. You could make this number 1, but I feel like you need the primer of understanding these other things. But this is so important, this easily could be number 1. If all you had on your website was testimonials and pictures of the work you've done and the customers showing, especially on video, that they're happy with what you've done, you are going to immediately set yourself apart from the average contractor. Okay, when people go and they want to spend a lot of money with you, they want to know that other people have had a positive experience. And if you have an overwhelming amount of social proof, if you show you have reviews on different platforms like Facebook reviews, Thumbtack reviews, Angie's List, you got reviews on your GMB, you can feature all that stuff on your website as well as communicate with those customers that love your service and ask them to make you a selfie video talking about how much they loved working with you. Put that stuff on your website and there's no arguing that you're a trustworthy source, and it's just going to make people want to work with you that much more. and CRO. CRO is conversion rate optimization. So what that means is you're optimizing the website for conversions. A conversion is a sale. A conversion is a move into the funnel or down the funnel. So lead generation for a contractor is generally going to be what the conversion is considered. And that means that you need to design the website entirely around converting a visitor into a lead. That means plenty of call to actions. That means dispersing the social proof all throughout the website, especially around those call to actions. Show people why they should reach out to you and then offer to talk to them. Just give them the opportunity to reach out to you. If you just do these 5 things, your website design will work for you instead of work against you. And that's really what I want for you. I don't want you to spend money on a web design that is just pretty, but it doesn't work. The point of a website is a marketing tool. The point of the website is to generate revenue for you. You watch the other videos and you'll see your website is a 24/7 salesperson if you teach it how to be that. And so that's why design is such a huge factor of making money from your website as a contractor. As usual, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out or leave them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer them. And just know that if you meet a design house, you work with a web designer, you get someone to do your website, if they're not telling you that this stuff is important, then they're not prioritizing conversion, and they're probably building you a site that is more novelty than it is a marketing tool. So I look forward to seeing you on the next one, and hope this helps.